Hello, my name is Siobhan Starling-Louis, and I am thrilled for the opportunity to introduce to you Better Than One. I serve as campus minister here at Columbia Theological Seminary, and Better Than One is our new initiative focusing on mentorship and coaching. We are blessed to do this opportunity with the intention of empowering seminarians to build their leadership capacity through communal learning and resourcing. We celebrate that together we are better than we are apart. This is grounded in the scripture, particularly Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 through 10, where it says that two are better than one because they have good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up the other. We celebrate what it means to do ministry in ways that is uplifting. You may be wondering, why this and why now? Why would this initiative be a gift to the church and to the individual students in such a time as this? Well, we recognize our world is more and more complex. Seminary is a time in which we see students experience incredible growth. But we also recognize that it is a time of transition, a very pivotal time where identities are being shifted, where new stressors are being added. And so we want to empower our students to know how to resource themselves for such a time as this, where there is isolation, a lack of self-awareness, and the ability to be present in the world. The weight of ministry expectations shifting in a moment, their sense of exhaustion and overwhelm, the feelings of inadequacy. We believe this particular initiative will help support students right at their points of needs. Here at Columbia Theological Seminary, we believe that students aren't just formed in the classroom, but they are formed in relationships and in community. And Better Than One is a place where this gets practiced in action. As we pilot the Better Than One initiative in this 2025-2026 academic year, we celebrate that at the heart of it is a desire to teach future church leaders that self-development is a sacred journey that flourishes in the context of supportive relationships, in mentorship, in peer collaboration, and in professional coaching. This pilot will aim to equip seminarians with tools of introspection and discernment and resilience, to provide sustained mentorship rooted in vocational curiosity more than just proximity, to offer professional coaching in a form that offers spiritual and emotional accompaniment, to honor the cultural, theological, and experiential diversity of our student body. The vision for this program is to empower and inspire seminarians to build their leadership capacity, to create or recreate or reestablish intentional mentor-student relationships, to provide dynamic, personalized leadership coaching access, particularly through the network of the International Coaching Federation, and to gather monthly for reflection and learning, and ultimately showcase their student passions and connect their ministries as ministry leaders. You may be wondering, how will this all work? Well, first of all, it starts with gratitude. I am incredibly grateful for the opportunity to come up with a program that will attend to the unique needs and desires of students who do want to grow in their understanding and in their leadership. I am grateful for an institution that values such an investment in their students. I am grateful for the community partners and donors that are allowing for this opportunity to take place. And I'm grateful in advance for the students who will trust that this is a place where they will grow, they will be nurtured, and they will flourish more in their years of ministry to come. We're blessed by the generosity of a donor who makes it so that this opportunity can be fully funded. This full funding includes an opportunity for individual students to receive a stipend for participation that they will receive in half in November and half in April. But I want to talk to you most importantly about the nitty-gritties of what the program looks like. There is an application and selection process that will be taking place in the month of October. There, including once someone is selected, is an opportunity for coaching and mentorship consultation with myself. In this role, I'll listen closely for the types of coaching and the types of mentoring, or the depth of desire to go deeper with mentors or coaches that may already exist. Then we'll kick it off officially with a fall cohort retreat. We'll land on a day in early November where we can gather, celebrate, learn, and begin the process of communal discernment as a group. We'll have monthly cohort check-ins where we also will continue to name areas that we may collectively desire to grow in. In that cohort time, there also will be bi-monthly leadership gatherings in which mentors can be invited as well as the mentees. There will be continued resourcing for the mentors themselves. There's resources to support the mentors in developing in their areas and strength that they're interested in, and also what they might want to do when it comes to collaborating creatively and intentionally with their mentorees. There's also, what I'm really excited, is a culminating event that involves two parts. One is a cohort and mentor inspired leadership showcase, in which towards the end of the academic year, there will be a sharing with the wider Columbia community of what has been learned, what insights have been gained, and what might be a gift to the body as a whole. And we'll also have an end of the year celebration where we celebrate where we've come from, watch and name the places of growth, and be able to figure out how we can seed our experience into new iterations of what it might be to support each other as community. I want to lift up again the aimed impact of this initiative. It is to meet our students right where they are and their desire to grow and be more prepared for their space and leadership beyond the walls of Columbia. It is to name this and do this in relationship and in community. And it is to do it in a way that is tailored through mentorship and coaching. Mentorship is the opportunity to learn from those who have walked the path before you, and coaching is the opportunity to strategize around individual tasks or skills that you may want to learn more about. Say it is before you leave seminary, you want to understand how to write a budget. There's a coach for that. Say it is, I'm really struggling with my time management. There's a coach for that. Say it is, I want to learn how to develop my nutritional skills, or what it means to have a better wellness plan for my weeks and days and months. There's coaching for that. The ways in which coaching can be used, as well as mentorship, is as dynamic as the individuals before us. And there are incentives for participation in this program. I've named the financial and practical, which includes things like childcare for those who will need resourcing in that area. But there's also developmental incentives of being able to actually name your places of growth desirings, and then to have those met with resources to help you build your capacity. One of my hopes is that at the end of this program, seminarians will better know how to find the kind of help that they need in order to be lifelong learners in dynamic ways. And lastly, there's the incentive of community and relationship. There is nothing like being with people who want to grow as well, to incite within each of us a sense of hope and possibility and support. Lastly, this initiative comes with an invitation to everyone who watches this to support Better Than One. We invite you to be a space of encouragement for those who might participate and for the program at whole. We invite you to do so through your prayer and through your presence. When we have that showcase at the end of the year, we would love our wider community to show up and learn what we've learned and maybe inspired for your own learnings for such a time as this. We invite your participation. Please consider if this is the right opportunity for you as a student or to suggest mentors and to spread the word. This is a space that I wholeheartedly am excited about within the church. There's nothing quite like knowing that there's nothing impossible with God. And a part of that is realizing the power of connection and community and creativity in order to accomplish what would otherwise seem impossible. I invite you to share the good news of better than one. If this does seem like an opportunity that would be a blessing for you or someone you know, I invite you to share the application at tinyurl.com/CTS better than one, or by clicking the QR code that is on the screen. Here you'll find an application, which will be a part of the initial process of finding mentors and coaches that are tailored to the student's need. Lastly, I want to ask you to help me. If you could join in prayer for this initiative, that it is able to fulfill its vision and its intention and its hope to be a space that equips and inspires leadership that grows in capacity through community, through connection, and that you too are surrounded with a community that you're able to grow in ways that are better than one. God bless you and take care.